Hi you guys, I hope you're all doing well. As you can see, there's like nothing behind me because our house is starting to empty out. We are definitely in the process of moving, and before we move I wanted to film an empties video so I'm not transporting a whole bunch of random empty bottles with me to the new place. Like I said, we're downsizing quite a bit, so any clutter that I can get rid of I think is a good thing. I also just wanted to say a quick update. I decided not to do an apartment tour, partly because we had started moving right away but I didn't have time to do it. The other thing is just like general security reasons. I go back and forth all the time about wanting to share more about where I live and not wanting to share more about where I live, so I'm still like on the fence about that, and so I need to think about it a little bit more before I do that. But who knows, maybe when we move out of the next place I'll do one. I'm not totally sure. I need to think it through a little bit more. But let's talk about empties today because there are so many of them. I'm going to do like brief 20-second, hopefully I can keep it 20-second reviews, or else this is going to be like a 45-minute video. A lot of them are like repurchases, so I don't need to like restate why I really enjoy these products. You guys can go check out those videos, but then some of them are obviously newer products that I finished up recently. Starting off with makeup, I have a few empties. I actually have two vapor products for the first empties. One is their Atmosphere Soft Focus Foundation and the other is their Stick Foundation. Now these are both in 115 and they were not the right shade for me, so I actually gave them to my sister or my mom, I can't remember who, I think my sister, and I let her use them, and then she was kind enough to keep the empties for me. So I had used this Atmosphere Soft Focus Foundation for a while. It's just too pink for me, and I tried the Luminous Stick Foundation in 117 and I found that that was definitely my shade. Not totally sure why, but I gravitated more towards the stick foundation than the liquid foundation, maybe just because it's like a little bit easier, but I really like the liquid foundation with the sponge. Stick foundation blends really well with your fingers and is easy to touch up throughout the day. I don't think either of these are the most long-lasting foundations, but they do look beautiful, and I know that my mom really enjoys the Vapor Organic Beauty Atmosphere Soft Focus Foundation, so if you have more mature skin, that might be better. But yeah, these two are really great products. I would 100% repurchase them. I think Vapor does a great job in terms of complexion products. I really enjoy them, and since these have come out, they've totally redone their packaging, so I'll have to replace these. I think my shade is 117, not 115. So yeah, that's sort of the deal with these two. Next two products I'm going to lump together as well. They're both 100% pure lipsticks, and I've had them for over 2 years, so it is time to pass them along. I haven't completely finished them, which is always kind of a bummer. I feel like I never finish lipsticks, which is kind of sad. Maybe they should make lipsticks smaller, I don't know, but I rarely ever finish them, which is too bad. And these were two of my favorite colors that I tried out of the 100% pure lipsticks. This is Sahara is the first one, and it's just this beautiful dusty rose lipstick. This is a great everyday color. It is a matte, so you should know that it's not super glossy on your lips, and definitely if you have drier lips, I wouldn't use this formula. But if you enjoy a matte finish, then this is just a gorgeous color. It's very mauvey, but it's that perfect like brown pink, and I really enjoyed this lipstick. And then the second one was kind of my favorite red that I tried. So it's a matte red shade in the color Nopal, I believe, and it's just a really beautiful red shade. I wore this a lot actually. It was one of my favorite reds. It is again that matte formula, so if you have dry lips this isn't going to work for you, but it's a beautiful red. I'm curious to try more of 100% Pure's products. If you guys have any favorites, let me know so that I can check those out first. But yeah, these two unfortunately are expired, so I have to get rid of them, but I would highly recommend both of these colors. Okay, next makeup favorite is a cool one because it's refillable. So I just finished up the Kiehl's Weiss mascara. I've had it for about 3 months. Every 3 months you should replace your mascara. And the cool part about the Kiehl's Weiss mascara is that it is refillable, so it actually comes out of this packaging and you can save the outer packaging and just repurchase the refills. I really enjoyed this mascara. I did notice that towards the end of the 3 months it started to dry out a little bit, and not the actual mascara but kind of like around the interior of the mascara wand. Sometimes there'd be a little bit of dried mascara, but I liked this one a lot actually. It's their lengthening formula, so I can't speak to their volumizing one. I don't really know that much about it, but this did last really well on me. I didn't get any smudging from it, which is always kind of a good sign in my book. And it's definitely a more natural look. It's not going to give you like really high impact lashes, but it is going to make them a lot longer and just like more defined. I also didn't get any clumping in this, even as the formula was starting to dry out towards the end of the 3 months. So that was really cool. So yeah, I actually really enjoyed this mascara. There are others that I enjoy as well, so maybe I'll do like a big mascara roundup, I'm not sure, but I did enjoy this if you guys are curious about trying their lengthening mascara. Next makeup-y item is one that I've already talked about. I talked about this in a video a few weeks ago, but I'm officially, you know, calling it empty because I can't get anything else out of here. This is the Josh Rosebrook Nutrient Day Cream. I really enjoy a lot of Josh Rosebrook's products, but this just wasn't one of them, unfortunately. I got like a faulty packaging, and it sounds like a few other people have as well. I definitely need to reach out to the brand and just let them know, because it sounds like I'm not the only one having this issue. So that's sort of in my to-do list. But yeah, unfortunately the packaging really didn't work for me. It broke on like the second use, and it was really difficult to get product out of here. And yeah, this was just very, very expensive. I went through it so quickly. So just kind of like a bummer experience. There are other SPFs that I have enjoyed more. I'm currently trying out the Kypris or Kypris. I always get the wrong. Kypris, I think. Heliotropic Pot of Shade. And so far I'm enjoying that. So we'll see. But definitely the Nutrient Day Cream just didn't end up working out for me. Okay, moving right along to skincare. I have a lot of products here as well. So starting off with the InDealy range, I am finishing up those products, and I officially finished the InDealy Gentle Daily Peel. This is like an exfoliating pad. I loved these. I would definitely recommend if you're looking for an exfoliating pad and you have more sensitive skin. This is great. Like the title, they are extremely gentle. I actually talked about these in a favorites video, so you guys can find out more about the product there, but I would 100% repurchase these. They lasted me a really long time. They don't have like an alcohol-y smell or anything like that. They're just really gentle on your skin, and I actually ended up using them on my body to get rid of some like dark scars and stuff that I had from the summer and the sun and all of that, and they seem to really help with that. So this is sort of like an all-over great product for me. I really, really enjoyed these. Next, I have the InDealy Brightening Cleanser. This is like the strawberry scented cleanser, and I like this as a cleanser. It is a foaming cleanser, but it doesn't feel stripping towards your skin. Price point is great. The scent was just a little bit too strong for me. I actually prefer their rosemary scent. So it was, like I said, mainly a scent thing. That's probably why I wouldn't repurchase this. It just was a little bit strong, and then it really like stays on your skin, so you smell like a strawberry all day, which some people won't mind. Some people will be like, yeah, that sounds great. But for me, it was just like a little bit too sweet, and I didn't enjoy it. But I do really like the rosemary scent. So if I was to repurchase a cleanser from InDealy, I'd probably do the rosemary cleanser. But this was just a great all-around cleanser. And again, InDealy's price point is really wonderful. In the clean beauty space, it's just like way more affordable than other brands, and they're really great high-performing products, so really enjoyed getting to try them out, but this is not one that I'd repurchase. And then the last InDealy product that I've officially finished is this InDealy Squalene Facial Oil. I loved this. I would 100% repurchase this. I just felt like this oil was really, really hydrating. It was great. In fact, I wish I had it now for the winter. You just need a few drops, and when you press it into your skin, I felt like within like 10-15 minutes, I did notice that my skin felt like a little bit plumper, a little bit more nourished. I just thought that this was a really great product. I can see why so many people really enjoy it. So if you're going to try like one product from the InDealy range, I would probably say try the Squalene oil. Wouldn't be an Empties video without a Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator, and I have two, one large, one small, so you guys know my thoughts on this. Love it, continue to repurchase it. I just really enjoy this product. It works really well for my skin, so I tend to go through these quite quickly. Speaking of facial mist, I am slowly working my way towards empty on my Laurel skincare routine. I mentioned in last week's video, I believe, that I'm going to be switching over to a pie skincare routine pretty soon as I'm starting to finish these Laurel skin products. And the first product that I finished was this Hydrating Elixir, which makes sense because I use this the most frequently. I tend to use this in the morning if I'm going to do any skincare. I use this before a mask. I use this before putting on any balm or moisturizer. So I knew I was going to run through this quite quickly. This is their Hydrating Elixir 2. So this is sort of their like oily combination or like oily congested range that I'm using here, and I really enjoy this. It has quite an herbal scent, but it's very refreshing, and yeah, I really like this. I think the way that Laurel skincare works, it is important to have a hydrosol or something like this product in Elixir to sort of like make sure all the products are really sinking in that you're putting in afterwards. So I would repurchase this. I sort of talked about the 3 products that I would purchase if I wanted to try Laurel Skin in the video I did with them, which would be the cleanser, the Hydrating Elixir, and then a balm, and I think that's a great routine. Obviously really nice if you can add in a mask, but that might not be necessary. And certainly for the price point, it's good to start off with those and see if they work for you. Okay, last skincare empty was one of my favorites, and this is the Pi Lightwork Rosehip Cleansing Oil. I loved this cleansing oil. It's great for sensitive eyes. It's just amazing for removing makeup. This is one of my favorite products that I've tried from Pi so far. I know I've talked about this a lot, but it just does such a good job of getting that like first layer of makeup and dirt off, and then it emulsifies in the water so you can actually just rinse it off. Now I used a cloth just because I like that added kind of like exfoliation and knowing that I'm sort of getting that first layer off of my skin, but you don't need to, which is really cool. And certainly on nights where I like was just around the house and I didn't have any makeup or SPF on, I would just use this as my cleanser and just kind of splash it off, and it was quite easy and my skin felt very, very clean afterwards, but you don't get that tight feeling because it is an oil. So I really enjoyed this. I actually have another one that I can't wait to open, but this is just a great cleansing oil, and if you're looking to try one of Pi's products, I can 100% say start here, try this one, I think you will love it. Whew. Okay, how are we doing on time? Because I have a lot of body products now, and I feel like I'm moving through things pretty quickly, so I think that's good. All right, first body/hair product. Talked about it before a million times. Again, wouldn't be an Empties video without a Rawa shampoo. This is the Rawa Classic shampoo. I'm still working on the conditioner. I usually do like 2 bottles of shampoo for 1 bottle of conditioner. It's just like very rich and I don't need a lot of conditioner, but the shampoo I go through quite quickly. But yeah, so really enjoy this. Go check out any other video to hear more about it, but you guys know I love this and would 100% repurchase it and have repurchased it. Next hair empty is this Goop Detox Himalayan Salt Scalp Scrub Shampoo. I really enjoyed this. I did a full review on it, but it's kind of the counterbalance to the Rawa shampoo. So I do this once a week and then I do the Rawa routine once a week, and both times I use the Rawa conditioner. But I just really love this product. It gets your hair so clean. It makes your hair stay clean for a really long time, and it's great if you're using more natural shampoos where sometimes you can get a little bit of buildup. Then this really helps to keep your scalp nice and clean, and the scent is so nice. I think it's rosemary. It just smells super fresh, and yeah, it feels really good in your hair. And if you're looking for a good scalp scrub, then definitely check this out. Really happy I discovered it, and I've already repurchased it, so another one is already in my shower. Next empty is a body wash, and I think I had this product in a different scent last Empties video, and I'm actually still using one of their products in an unscented version. This is the Necessaire, the body wash, and it's in the scent Sandalwood. And I really enjoyed this. I think out of all 3, so I've tried the eucalyptus, the sandalwood, and the unscented. The eucalyptus is my favorite just because I feel like it makes my shower smell kind of spa-like. I really enjoy it, but all of these body washes are just great. The packaging is super sleek and modern, and it means that you can get every last drop of it out because the actual dispenser is on the top and you open it and then it kind of like comes out down the bottom. So you can make sure that you're actually getting all your money's worth with this product. Again, this was the sandalwood scent, and then I have the unscented in my shower right now. I'm actually almost done with it. I probably should have included it in this Empties video, but out of all 3, the eucalyptus was my favorite scent. Okay, another body wash. This is actually something that Jared used primarily. This is the Lemongrass and Mint Sea Mineral Liquid Soap. This is from Captain Blankenship. They actually make the dry shampoo that I'm a really big fan of. I actually wasn't a huge fan of the scent. That's why Jared ended up using it. I just tend to go for lighter scents, I feel like, in general, and this had a stronger smell. So if you like the smell, then it's perfect. It's a great body wash. It's moisturizing. It doesn't leave your skin feeling tight or dry or anything like that. He went through this actually pretty quickly, so I don't know if he was just using too much of it or if it's because it's kind of a small container, but it's nice that it's in a pump system. Obviously makes dispensing really easy, and yeah, it's just a good all-around soap. But I definitely would check out their dry shampoo because that's one of my favorites. Okay, next kind of almost empty is this Wyleta Wild Rose 24-hour deodorant. Talked about this before. This is one of my favorite deodorants. I go in and out of using this. Sometimes I feel like I don't enjoy it as much as other times. I just feel like with deodorant, my body changes so much. Like I feel like I find one that I really like and then it doesn't work for me when I try it a few months later. And this is kind of what I was experiencing with this. I was using this for a while after I stopped using a Schmidt's deodorant because I found out that I was using a baking soda free formula before, and the one that I had was the same scent. It was fragrance free, so I guess same non-scent, but it had baking soda. I didn't get the sensitive skin one, and that's why I was getting a little bit of a reaction, and I never had a reaction to this formula, so I went back to using this, was using it for a while, but then I felt like I was just getting sort of this like buildup of product and I couldn't quite get my underarms clean, which is never a good feeling. So I stopped using this and I switched back over to Primally Pure, and I've been using that since and haven't had any issues. So the Primally Pure is kind of my holy grail right now, but certainly I really enjoy this when I use it. I don't know what the buildup was about. Maybe again, my body composition is changing a little bit, but this does a really good job. So I would continue to repurchase this and continue to try it just because I know it works for me most of the time. All right, dental wise, I've gone through one complete tube of this Rapid Relief Sensitive Toothpaste. I talked about this in my November favorites video. With the holidays, alcohol, sugar, all of that, I do sometimes get a sensitive tooth, and so I'm trying sensitive toothpaste this year, see if that helps, and so far it has. Go check out last week's video, my November favorites, to learn more about it, but I already repurchased it, so kind of spoiler alert, I really liked it. So if you're looking for a good sensitive toothpaste that's sort of in the clean beauty industry, then check this one out. Okay. Body moisturizers, I'm going to go through really quick. I have the Detox Mode Altogether Oil. Really enjoyed this oil. Didn't love the packaging just because the spray sometimes didn't work. Although I thought a spray for an oil is pretty genius. I would definitely repurchase this based on the formula. But yeah, the packaging was kind of a letdown. The cap broke within like the first couple of weeks. Again, I talked about this in a recent video. I will link it above so you guys can go check it out. But really like the formula, just didn't love the packaging. Next moisturizer is a big one. This is the Based Body Lotion. This is in the scent Invigorating Mint. This was a really interesting moisturizer because it actually had like a cooling effect when you put it on your skin. I actually wasn't a fan of the scent. I thought I would be. I picked this out, they kindly gifted it to me, and I thought I would be a fan of the Invigorating Mint, but it turns out I actually wasn't. It was just a little bit too strong. So Jared actually ended up using this, and it's a great body lotion. It's affordable. If you like the scent, then it works. And if you're okay with that cooling sensation, then it works as well. But when I sort of get out of the shower, to put something on that's like cooling, for me, just makes me too cold. I like to like keep the shower warmth as long as possible. So this just wasn't the product for me, but I think it's a great lotion. It's affordable. Again, curious to try more from this brand, and yeah, would just pick a different scent. Last body lotion is this tiny little baby sample of Kai body lotion. I really love this scent. I had like a little travel kit, and then this was just like an additional travel size that I bought because the full size is so expensive, but it just smells so good. You don't need to wear perfume if you wear this because it lasts on your skin, but not in the way that other products I've mentioned have. It lasts on your skin like a very lightweight scent. Like you don't even really notice it. It's just like when people give you a hug or they're near you, like I can't tell you how many times people are like, wow, you smell so good. What are you using? And it was always this. Just a really good body lotion, very luxurious, definitely a holiday gift. I cannot afford to have this in my routine regularly, but if I could, I would, and it's just a really, really nice lotion. Whew, last empty. How long have I been talking for? It feels like forever. But the last empty is this little tiny sample of this Ellis Brooklyn perfume in Myth. I actually have the full size of this on my wish list for Christmas, so you never know, it might show up, but I really love this scent. Again, just like the lotion I was just talking about, I can't tell you how many times I got compliments on the way that I smelled. I just felt like I smelled really good, and I saved this. I like really savored this little sample, and I used it on special occasions and for nights out and stuff, and it's just a really lightweight, nice scent. Oh man, I feel like I gotta stretch after that. Okay, so those are all of my empties. I know I've talked for like hours and hours and hours, so if you made it this far, congrats. You deserve a pat on the back or like a snack or something. Go help yourself to that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If I can answer any questions down in the comments below about the products, let me know. Just like leave me something there and I will answer as soon as I possibly can. I know I went through these pretty fast, but that's just because there were so many of them. I'm gonna head over to my local Credo and I drop all these empties off for their TerraCycle program. As some of you guys know, packaging for cosmetics can be a little bit trickier to recycle, so working with a brand like TerraCycle who takes that time to really try and recycle as much of the component as they possibly can is really important. So if you're able to recycle them with TerraCycle, try that. Look up, see where you can drop them off. If you have a Credo by you or something like that, then they take all those products. I have lots of moving to continue to do, but I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whenever you're watching this. Thank you so much for watching. I will get back to all of your comments as soon as I can, and if you're new to my channel and you enjoy videos about clean green beauty, then make sure to subscribe down below. I post videos every Tuesday, so I guess I will be seeing you guys next week. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye!